Last week we began the basic layout of a professional letter. Just as a reminder, the first section here is going to be your address. The second section is going to be the address of the person you're sending it to. Then we have our welcome or our title. So the example is Dear Dr. Steve Marks, because that's who I would technically be writing to. The next very important piece of writing a professional letter is going to be your reason for writing. And this should be very brief. You should never go too in-depth because a letter is very short. If you are going to contact the person you're writing, or they are going to contact you back, then you can have longer discussions. But this is just something so that they realize that this is of importance. So the example here is, I'm writing to you to discuss an action plan in the case of a tsunami on our coastal town. Right now there is not one in place, so my proposal is very important if one were to occur. So again, this is something that it states why it's so important that this person that I'm writing to, in this case Dr. Steve Marks, takes this seriously. The next paragraph is going to begin with your action statement. So you're telling why you're writing. Now you're going to tell what your idea is, and then go in a little bit more depth with 2 to 3 more sentences about how your idea will take shape. So my action statement begins with, if we knew ahead of time that a tsunami was imminent, I would make sure to require all people to evacuate immediately. A couple of different ways in which I would do that would be to set a couple of requirements. To help all citizens evacuate safely, I would require all bus companies and trucking companies to help in moving citizens. I would also ask people with larger vehicles to assist in moving others. Lastly, I would repeatedly remind people to only take one bag of the most valuable belongings because there's not much time or space. So as you can see, in the body of this piece, I am beginning with the reason, then I state my action statement, and then I tell how that action statement would take place. So it's essentially a topic sentence with a body paragraph attached to it.